What are the key elements in a successful search for a film's audience?
Well, there's two factors going on here. I think that many people don't understand the purpose of crowdfunding. For example, crowdfunding is not really just for raising money for films or TV shows, because as we know, it's very time consuming. And then at the end, in terms of dollar amount, you're certainly not raising, your budget unless you're making like a movie for 100,000 or whatever. But what's really helping the crowdfunding, and it's been done a few times, even with the Veronica Mars movie, for example, and then there's a couple of sales agents that still do that. When they're about to go into production with a film, they do a crowdfunding anyway, because this is a way to find your audience, right? If you're starting to get this money that you can use for marketing, then down the road, you're going to see also already how people are interested in it. So if you're offering things like, hey, some poster swag, some things early on, it's a way to track your audience. And so down the road, if you're going to go and find a distributor for your film, and you can say, oh my God, look, I had like 50,000 people who went into my crowdfunding platform, and either they did some tweets or they shot tweets, or it's X or whatever it's called, they shouted out about the movie. Here is the chatter. It's giving some demonstration of the ability for the movie to travel. So I definitely believe in engaging early your audience, whether it's through crowdfunding, whether through bloggers, whether through, like you're very rightfully doing, engaging nonprofits that have to do with the subject matter at hand. In this case, if it's human trafficking, partnering up with them early on so that maybe they can blast the database, when your movie is going to come out, and say, hey, which is what Angel Studios is doing. That's kind of like they built this thing, they started going to churches, because obviously a Christian film, there is ways where you can do straight downloads for one night only, and show your films, say in a Buddhist center, or in a, there's definitely ways that you can, but unfortunately, the studios and the streamers, they don't have this kind of thinking, or they do know it, but they don't want to do the work. So it's up to the filmmakers to already start doing the work early on, or at least prove to the buyer down the road or the financier down the road that they have a path to get their audience.